20-foot model, if our pipeline was exclusively at 20 feet, we wouldn't run another pipeline inside that 20 feet.
How close could it be? It could be at 21 feet.
How can
Theoretically, I guess.
how? What I'm trying to say is, if you did run a second pipeline, how close can they be laid together?
Physically laid together?
Legally.
Like legally, like if y'all were to put two pipelines in,
If we
how
didn't,
close can
yeah.
y'all put them together? Is what he's.
If we didn't negotiate in there that there could be, whatever, and you all decide legally what's the width.
In this 20 foot, say we grant you a 20-foot easement, can y'all legally put any more pipelines
That
within
close.
that 20 foot?
If you tell us we can't, we can't.
But he's just saying
But
that
if you allow
slip.
that 20 feet, we would probably.
I mean, let's say you lay it down the middle of that 20 foot, so you have 9.5 foot on each side. Can you lay another pipeline in 9.5 feet from the other one?
I think maybe to answer your point, it'd probably be like a 5-foot separation between the two pipes. But
That's what I'm trying
That
to-
would be really a bare minimum. When pipes overlap like this, when they cross, there needs to be a foot of separation, 12 inches. And you see that everywhere downtown because everything's all underneath the pavement.
Right.
But when you get running parallel, you need to be able to dig and put one in without necessarily disturbing the other one. You might have to uncover it, but you don't want to run the risk of, say, bumping into it. So I'm thinking theoretically, and my engineers could kill me, but 5-foot separation between the
So
walls.
there is still a
that still
possibility
gives
if we
you
grant
enough
you a 20 foot that there's enough room on each side of that for multiple pipelines.
But we could still put that in the writing to where it says they're not allowed to put anything else but this one pipeline. Correct?
I made things very clear when I went back. I said, Mr. Rummage will not sign a 50-foot willy-nilly easement, and he will not sign anything that has multiple pipes in it. And I've told the team that. We're pretty adamant about trying to keep it 50 feet and try to keep two pipes, but here's another. I don't see any way in the world they'd ever run another pipeline. They would come from another direction. For one, you put both eggs in one basket. You know?
So let me ask you this. So if y'all have a pipeline in the ground and you say the way just hypothetically saying, the way the future is leaning, so could you all put solar panels out here?
No, ma'am.
And you're within your easement?
And then it's restricted totally to that pipeline. We can't.
But on the other people, other people that didn't sign off on those restrictions, could you do that to them?
That's restrictions in all the easements. We couldn't use it for anything else than what we
Okay.
stated for intended purpose.
Okay.
I do think you will see a lot more as technology continues to advance, especially with materials. They find new uses for plastics materials. They're going to be able to drive the cost of solar down and the ability to store daytime sun energy into some sort of batteries. I mean, that's what Tesla's all about. They're trying to create this battery storage system so that at night, when the sun's not shining, you still have electricity. And
Probably the technology is there, but the power companies are not letting the technology out, or if they are, they've done bought up the patent rights, or so that technology doesn't happen until they're ready for it to happen.
well, I guess that's possible, but the consumer's the one who's going to drive this. And the government's probably going to give consumers incentives to be more energy efficient. I mean, they give you rebates for,
Buying a hybrid car.
yeah, putting, new windows in a house or adding insulation. I mean, they're doing that to lessen the global impact of the carbon footprint. And you're going to see everything driven to that. Who knows how fast technology will move? If I were around in 50 years, I'd put $1,000 down that there won't be. When I say that, it's because something else is going to replace it. Because the technology is just moving at such a pace, it's just not moving.
So let's